reach for. How do you open this thing? Am I new? Am I new? I've got some progress in this deck of painting update, and I'm really surprised, and I can't wait to show you. This project was created by Emily from the channel Emily and Max, and I will have a link to her in the description box below. I'm Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. 5 products is what I had brought in. I don't have a complete refresh, but I did do really well. Last month, I drew the 10 of clubs, which was chopping block. I brought in the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana. This was a holiday palette. I got this from my shelves over here. I have a stack of chopping block palettes that I plan to use this year and try to figure out my honest thoughts, my honest opinions. Not look at the name brand, not look at anything except for how does this make me feel? Well, you guys, I put a 5 use goal on this. I used it 4 times already. So I still have 1 use to go, but I am discovering that I really like this palette. I like the formula. I didn't think I did, but I do. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know what has happened, but I did really like it. So it is no longer on my chopping block, but I am going to leave it in for the 1 more use to fulfill my 5 use goal. Also last month, I drew the 6 of diamonds, and that was favorite category. Well, my favorite category is eyeshadow. I like all categories, really, but my favorite category is eyeshadow. So I brought in the Divina single in the shade Luna Storm. Now, I put a 5 use goal on this also, but I only used it once. So I still have 4 more uses to go, but it is such a beautiful, beautiful shade. My makeup usage this month has not been amazing. It's not been bad, but it's not been amazing, but I've been sticking to kind of the same color story, except for a couple of outside my comfort zone that I did this past month, but I'm going to leave this in for 4 more uses. It's so pretty, and I have no doubt that this will be rolled out next update. For the King of Diamonds, Black Kings are always going to be baby goal. Cards 2 through 10 shuffle monthly, but face cards and aces always stay the same. So all year long, a Black King is always going to be a baby goal. I brought in the Yensa. This is the Super Serum Silk Foundation, and I brought it in for 3 uses. Baby goal, baby goal. You guys, I ended up using this like 11 times. This is such a great foundation, and you don't need a whole lot of it. Let me put it over here. I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand. It has a nice coverage, but it has a beautiful finish. I did have to color correct this just a tad, just a little bit, darken it up with another foundation, just a little bit, but it was very nice. Enjoyed it very much, and I am probably leaving this in, not this project, but over here in my, I have a little acrylic organizer thing in front of me that has all of my project pan things in it, plus things that I just want to focus on. So this is going to go back over there because I'm going to just work on finishing it, I guess. But again, not in this project, just in general. I drew the 7 of diamonds. That was the prompt metallic. And I said it last month. What is more metallic than this? Nothing. Nothing is. And this is also a Divina shadow, and this is in the shade Crimson Mocha. And I also put this in for 5 uses. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. You guys, I used it 7 times. 7 times. It just worked really well with the shadows that I was using. Actually, one of the looks, if I can find it, I'll put a picture up, but I don't know if I actually took a picture. I don't remember if I took a picture. This was a day that we were going out to dinner, and I just threw some makeup on. I used this shade right here and this shade, and then I used a white matte for my inner corner and this on the lid, and it was gorge. So pretty. This is one of my favorite Divina shadows. This was in the Decadent Desires collection, and oh, so pretty. It's so pretty. And then lastly, back in February, I drew the 2 of Hearts, and that was SPF. So I brought in my Bubble +1 Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. This was my first time using this product, and I really like it. I bought this buy one, get one 50% off, buy one, get one 40% off when Ulta had Bubble, buy one, get one 40% off. So I bought this. I really like it. It gives a really pretty, healthy glow without being too shimmery and shiny, but it is tinted. I love it. It's a great tone for me. And I wear this, even if I'm not wearing makeup, of course I'm putting this on, and it's just pretty. It's just it just makes my skin look healthy. So my goal, you guys, was to use half. So here was my goal. And guess what? That's where I am. That's where I am. So I have fulfilled this goal. Of course, I'm going to still use it. Now, I did order, side note, I did order a different mineral sunscreen, tinted mineral sunscreen. Ulta had CeraVe on sale, so I ordered theirs. I want to try it out. I'm kind of new to the tinted mineral sunscreen world. I did not wear sunscreen for the longest time because I don't like a chemical SPF. I don't like what it does to my skin. It kind of burns a little bit. I don't like the smell of it. So I just didn't wear sunscreen. And then I remember that I had gotten a Bliss tinted mineral sunscreen in a Walmart beauty box. And I'm like, oh, I really liked that. Let me try something else. So I bought this on a whim and I really like it. So now I am testing out tinted mineral sunscreens to see which one I love the most. Things you didn't ask for, but I gave them to you anyway. You're welcome. So that is all 5 of my products. I have 3 rollouts. However, because I'm only 1 use away from fulfilling this goal, I'm going to draw 4 cards. The Betty cards are out. I do have other cards, but I thought about getting different cards for this season. But you guys, Betty, I can't. I have the game board pulled up. Let me make sure this is the Joker that I'm not using. She's adorable. Let me show you my Joker that I am using. She's wearing a blue dress. And while this one turned on me last year, where is it? Oh, there it is. So we were that far down. Cute. So I'm going to do some shuffling. We're going to look at the game board quickly. I like the gifted. There's gifted. There's pop culture. That would be fun. Affordable. Wish you'd returned. I don't have much things that I wish I returned because I returned stuff. If I don't like it, it goes back. I know not everyone in other countries has that luxury. I'm really happy that we do. Cloud Dancer. That is the Pantone color of the year. And can I just say how boring that is? White. It's white. You guys, it's just white. I was really had hopes because the Mocha Mousse from last year was fantastic. That was like my favorite Pantone color I've ever seen. And yeah, I like it. Oh, the shame. This time last year, ooh, I would have to dig into my spreadsheets for that. Out of control category. All of them. Actually, my eyeshadow palettes aren't as out of control as they used to be. Blushes. That would be a blush. Guarantee it. All right, you guys. Last shuffle. Cutting the deck. Turning my cards around so that when you see them, nope, I got to make sure that they're right side up. Okay, I think they're going to be right side up now. 4 cards off the top. Let's go. Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades is always, Black Queen is always going to be Mrs. Right Now. Okay. Mrs. Right Now is something you want to use right now. A product you're excited to use right now is seasonally appropriate or perfect opportunity to fill a gap in your panning lineup. I got that a couple months back. I'll have to think on that one. Okay, number 2. 7 of Spades. 7 of Spades is hit a pan. Oh, man. Okay, all right. Let's keep going. Queen of Hearts. Veto. Huh. I think I'm going to keep that in my pocket. Keep that in my back pocket. Because hit a pan, that's fine. Okay, well, spoke too soon. Three of hearts, lots of hearts. Pop culture, how fun is that? That is very fun. The prompts for pop culture is a collaboration with or inspired by pop culture, music, movies, books, TV, etc. Okay. I don't have very many collab palettes left. I have decluttered my grease ones. I actually sent those to my friend Erica. You guys, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. But so I'm going to draw my last card to replace the veto, because even if I decided to use it, I would still have to draw another card. So let's go. Jack of Clubs. Represent another project. That's fun. Okay, so I am going to keep the veto for another time. I don't have anything that I want to veto this time. If I were to happen to get the dreaded card, you know what I'm talking about. If I were happen to get the dreaded card later on, or something that I just didn't like, I will wait and veto it. So I have the veto. I'm keeping the veto in my back pocket. You know, figuratively, not literally. So I'm going to go choose my items. We'll come back. We'll discuss. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I have everything. Finally, I do. It was only a few seconds for you, but it was quite a lot longer than that for me. So for the Queen of Spades, which is always Mrs. Right Now. A red queen is always Mrs. Right Now. I'm bringing in a fragrance. Who am I? I don't even really wear fragrance, but I have a lot of samples and travel sizes that I need to get used up. So I'm bringing in a fragrance. This is the Commodity Juice with the little plus sign, which means it's the bold, and it is a spring summer scent. I have so many more fall winter scents than I do spring summer scents because I'm a gourmand lover. So those are usually a fall winter. So this is a spring summer. The fragrance family is earthy and woody, and the scent type is citrus and woods. The key notes are raspberry pulp, rhubarb, amberwood. Explore the deep, jammy side of fruits, where ripe raspberry pulp, strawberry, and tart rhubarb melt into rich amberwood and earthy patchouli. Crafted for a bold projection, this fragrance is made to stand out, and you guys, it will be remembered. All right. I've never worn this before, so I'm going to spray it. I think it's kind of nice, maybe. We'll let it set for a minute. I think I got this from Ipsy, and I am not a fan of patchouli as a main character, as I've said before, as a main character, but I kind of like it sometimes as a supporting character. It's okay. I don't like patchouli. Like, I don't want to smell like patchouli. No, thank you. No, thanks. And I have this in for 10 uses. And I mean, it's a travel size. It might finish it. I think I like that, you guys. I think I like it. I'm so picky with perfumes. Incredibly picky. I replaced my veto with the Jack of Clubs. Black Jack represents another project. This is what took so long. I dove deep into the Fantastic Ladies, and I ended up doing Partners in Cream. This is the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush. My face palettes get so dang neglected. So these three shades here are cream. They're under the little window. So these three shades are cream. This is a highlighter, obviously a highlighter, a blush, and this is a like very shimmery blush lighter, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to use this 10 times. As long as I use, we'll just do it this way. As long as I use one of these shades, I'm not going to touch the powder products. I will only be touching the cream products. But I brought this in for my Shop My Stash, not on camera because I always forget to choose face palettes on camera. And then every time I'm like, oh, I forgot to choose my face palettes. So I went through and picked a few and put them over here. So I'm going to use this 10 times. Next up, 7 of spades was hit a pan. I'm already working on hitting a pan in a couple of things in the Face the Music project, which, you guys, I'm only doing that on Instagram as an Instagram update. I don't have time to, as I found out a couple of years ago, I don't have time to film all the projects, but they're projects I want to do. So there's a couple that I'm doing just on Instagram, if you're interested. The Face the Music, which is based on songs. Because I'm a music freak, I'm doing that over on Instagram. I'm also doing 50 Shades of Blue on Instagram. I don't know what I'm thinking there. It just sounded fun. And then Pan That Palette, which I'm just trying to hit pan in every shade of my Stone Cold Fox, as I've talked about here on my channel. So anyway, hit a pan. This is my brow shade. And this is the shade Beyond by Sydney Grace. I don't know if you can see, it has quite a dip in it. And I just use an angled brow brush. And I go into the middle of this, but it's also my hairline shade. So when I need to color my hair and I'm not quite yet to do it, I use this brush and I dip into it and I stamp it on my gray hair. And it helps it blend, as you can see, because I have it on today, because I need to color my hair. I'm not ready yet. It's only been like 4 weeks. I need to wait a couple more weeks. I'm going to hit a pan in it, you guys. I'm all over the place today. I need to hit a pan in this. So however long that takes, I'll put it in here with my Luna Storm. And then finally, the 3 of Hearts was pop culture. And I was looking over here, and I have decluttered almost all of my palettes that I bought for packaging. Didn't like the formula. A couple of them are up on my memory shelf over here on this bookcase. You can't see it. My Batman and 2 Betty Boop palettes, because I don't like the palettes, but I love the packaging. But, you guys, I have a 9-pan Batman that I bought the same time as my full-size Batman that I do love. I love this little palette. It's nice and warm. It's going to be good for the upcoming warmer months. So I'm bringing this in for 5 uses. I'm going to use it 5 times, whether I dip into one shade or all the shades or whatever, 5 times. So I still have 4 uses to go on Luna Storm, and I only have 1 use to go on my Pat McGrath. Going back to that perfume, it's really nice. I like the perfume. I don't love the perfume, but I like it. It is a nice spring scent. All right, you guys, let me know if you're doing this project and how you did this month. Were you happy? Were you not happy? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.